What's up, team? Welcome to Mike Reads His Blog Posts. Just a reminder, I put more time and effort and caffeine and concentration into my writing than into these daily uploads, which are more about consistency and depth. And I'm gonna read this to you, all right? Here it is, Slings and Arrows. A disproportionate percentage of you guys are content creators, a function of my training, Gary. I know this because I've answered hundreds of questions on how. How do I start vlogging? How do I get online clients? How do I explain to my girlfriend, parents, etc. that I want to quit my job and chase my passion? But that's not really what you're asking. You really want to know how to reduce pain, embarrassment, negative feedback, and potential failure linked to your decision. Well, I have an important lesson for you today, and this applies to everyone, not just entrepreneurs. You have to choose your pain. Do you want one? Do you want slings and arrows? Or two, do you want to bear arms against a sea of troubles? What does this mean, to bear arms against a sea of troubles? Bearing arms means to join the masses and hunker down into mediocrity. It is cynicism. Taxes are too high, insurance is unfair, Obama sucks, Trump sucks, Hillary sucks, professional athletes are overpaid. Give me a fucking break, capitalism. Checkout lines are too long, the stock market is rigged, rap music isn't even real music. It's fear of leading. It is the dopamine rush release after complaining. It is an inability to align your beliefs with action because you fear looking or being different. Slings and arrows. Slings and arrows are fired from the peanut gallery, aimed at the man in the arena. Your blog sucks, you suck. Did you see Susie's trying to create a fashion YouTube channel? You think you can be a personal trainer? You don't even have abs. Lucy is modeling? LOL. Jeremy wants to start a limo company with a chicken on the hood of the car? Slings and arrows are the cost of chasing big upside, of being different, of following your gut. Now, some of those things might seem innocuous, but I promise they're not innocuous to anyone who has felt them. They can hurt. And even worse than pain, they can slow or prevent action. Painful either way. So why does it matter? It seems like whichever option we choose, we get hurt, right? We choose the pain of the man's boot on our throat as 0 to 90 years old passes in a blink, or we chase down our wildest intuitions only to suffer the pain, judgment, abandonment, and hurtful words in the process. You are right. It is painful either way. But the two courses yield different upsides. Comparing upsides. The upside of bearing arms is comfort, nothing else. You get to stay in your bubble, in your comfort zone, and you don't get the backlash of piercing words or judgments. Seems pretty meh to me. On the other hand, the upside of taking slings and arrows is infinite. I mean, how can you put a value on executing against your intuition? I cannot think of a greater high in life. What happens if you don't choose? It's important to note that if you don't choose, you'll be forced to take arms against a sea of troubles because you can't accidentally fall into a position to have shots taken at you. Oh shucks, I accidentally wrote this novel and it keeps getting 1-star reviews. Putting yourself in a position to take slings and arrows is a decision. And like I mentioned earlier in this post, this is not just the decision of putting content on the internet, this is about taking any kind of risk in life. Anytime you swim against the current or act against the herd. A phrase to keep top of mind. Slings and arrows is a phrase I want you to keep top of mind. When your magic card trick gets exposed on your 3rd ever YouTube video, or your ex-boss leaves a comment saying your fashion blog will never get off the ground, slings and arrows. This is the good kind of pain. Which to choose? The only choice there is. To be called unqualified and a douche and a sellout, but to take solace in the fact that you chose the right kind of pain. The pain of a flesh wound on the battlefield, rather than the pain of an empty heart hiding in the woods, skipping the battle altogether. Leave a comment. I'd like to know if I'm completely insane or if anyone else can relate to this. P.S. I discussed the slings and arrows in this video, which I'll link somewhere below, which you may have seen about the victim mindset. I know that I'm not using it how Shakespeare intended it. Let me know what you think of this. If you like me reading these, I'm probably gonna do a few more, get my bearings, see if I can get better at it before I make a decision whether it sucks as like 1/6 or 1/7 of YouTube content, or if it's a decent thing to mix in. Appreciate you guys watching. I'm rolling. We're 21 days into this reverse bet and like shit's getting going. I'm pumped. I'll see you guys tomorrow.